So this PharmX Portal video will cover in a little more detail what the list of account actions means for a POS support admin. So just a reminder, this list is a list of any account changes that have happened that have been initiated by a supplier and require some sort of action from the POS. And the sort of things that might include would be if the account's been created by the supplier and that just needs to be basically set up in the POS, which would just require an acknowledgement from the POS support team, or it might be something like a password change, or maybe an account's been deleted, or in the example here, the account has been set as not active. So just to give you a bit more of an example here, this account has been added by the supplier. So to complete the setup process, you would need to acknowledge that account add and obviously make any relevant changes in the pharmacy's point of sale system. So there might be a bit to do on the point of sale side, but for this example here, given that it's already matched to a pharmacy, all we need to do is just select that and acknowledge it. You might want to add some notes in, but in this case we won't bother, and confirm that, and that account has now been set up, it's ready to go, and it's been removed from the list of actions required from the POS. With this sort of example here, where we can see if we view the notes that the account has actually been changed from approved to not approved, and that is that the active setting there has changed from true to false. You might have a situation where perhaps you contact the pharmacy and they want to continue using the account, so you don't have to acknowledge every account change that's happened. In this case, as an example, what we're going to do is we're going to reject that change, and we'll give some useful information to the supplier. So that information would go back to the supplier. That account action has been removed from the list, and as you'll see, it's now sitting in this list with the notes that you added. So now that's something that the supplier needs to action, and they will either make a decision to flick that back to the POS or cancel that particular account action. The last example I want to show you here is where an account's been created, but the supplier didn't know which pharmacy that needed to be added to. And so this is something very similar to what would have happened in previous website, where the supplier added the account, they selected the vendor, and then you needed to find the user to match that particular account to. But in this case, rather than finding the user, we're going to find the pharmacy. And so just bring up the familiar pharmacy search screen, and let's add it to this pharmacy here. So we just select the pharmacy, we confirm, and what you'll notice here is that that account now has been populated with a pharmacy ID, so the pharmacy has been set, but notice that we're now in the pending actions list. So what that means is that the account that was originally added by the supplier, the POS person has now added the pharmacy, and it's matched the pharmacy to the account, but it's now gone back to the supplier because the supplier now needs to acknowledge that change and approve the account, and then it'll be ready for setup. All of these actions are available within the pharmacy details screen as well, and I'll just give you a very quick look at that just to finish this example. So if we have a look at our example pharmacy, and as you can see, the requiring actions and pending actions list is in the pharmacy details. So these are all of the actions relevant to just this pharmacy, but of course all of that functionality in terms of acknowledging or rejecting or undoing any of these is just the same as in the dashboard here. And lastly, if you've made some sort of change, for example in this case we've added a Blackmore's account and you needed to undo that, that's very easy to do. Just select the transaction, click on the undo, add some notes if you think that's relevant, and confirm the change, and that account action will be removed from the list. So Blackmore